today I am here to address one thing that has been burning in me. I need to address this because it's getting out of hand. You see, people have been writing me, even to the extent of calling me on phone to talk about Brother Ebuka Obi, the sister, saga, and many other things happening online. You see, the one thing that made me to come out here is that aspect of God that is calling me on phone, okay, for me to give my own opinion on this. If you know me very well, you know that I do not put mouth in all these things. Rather, even if it's happening, I will extract my teaching from them. And that is what I do. I don't like bringing or calling out people or doing things online of this kind. Okay, and now the one that made me to come online is because people have been calling. Instead of writing through the mail and also writing maybe through WhatsApp, they are now calling. They'll call you morning, afternoon, night, only to ask you what's your take on this particular thing happening in the church today and also in our society today. And this made me to come out today to address one thing. I say to myself that I will not put mouth in anything concerning this saga, but today, and this will be the first and the last I will say this here online. So you see, I want you that is pushing this. Every time you are talking of this, you are doing this or you are doing that, I want you to please remove or desist from this, because the people of God are now in confusion. We are confusing the people of God. They don't know what to do, and the people of God also have vowed to be confused. So here you need to know what is right. Go to the internet, visit the internet, you will know what the church requires for such a thing that is happening. And from there, you will know what to do and what to say and how to react as a Catholic, as a non-Catholic. You see, people attending this program does not concern me, okay? But one thing I want to let you know is that it is left for the Bishop Conference of Nigeria to address us on what to do. They are considered as our shepherds, okay? They are there as the shepherd of God's flock, okay? Now, we need to also be patient enough to hear from them. It's not that they are not seeing what is happening. It's not that they are not hearing. It's not that they are not online. But they are there watching and also trying to address us at the appropriate time. There is time for everything. And once they come out and then everything will be put to stop, or they will address the general public on what to do, more especially Catholics. You see, recently they have started with marriage, more especially in Owerri. They have started with marriage and what is required for marriage and what should be done. They have started also with that of coming online, okay, priests coming online and not adhering to the church's teaching and doctrines and other things, okay. So once they come out with a particular issue, they will put a stop to that. And this is what we need to do by keeping quiet and also allowing the will of God to be done. These people act, okay, through the power of the Holy Spirit. I should ask you, a Zionite, okay, and also those that have not been attending this Zion program and also Zion prayer ground, if I should ask you now what the Archbishop of Lagos discussed with Evangelist Ebuka Obi, what you will say is you don't know, and we are carrying it on our head. And then we don't know the truth until the bishop himself will say, or until Ebuka Obi will also open up what the bishop told him. And now until the bishop conference will come out and say, this we don't want or this we want. It is very easy for them to do, but they react or act, okay, through the inspiration of the Holy Spirit, through the guidance of the Holy Spirit. They are not stupid. So I want us to stay away from blocking the way of this brother, because here he might want to link up with the church. He want to maybe get approval from the church, but the way we are carrying things will limit him and also will make the bishops to take maybe decision that may not favor him, okay, and also may not favor some of them that are attending those programs. Now, as I used to do, okay, I'm here to talk about what you should consider if you want to have a private ministry in the church. I'm not going to cite all of them, but I'm going to mention at least some of them. So pay attention to what I'm going to say here now. You see, Whenever you are vying to have, you think you have what it takes, okay, to have a private ministry, know it that it doesn't end there. Everything works with discernment. In the Catholic Church, they don't joke with anything called discernment. You see, here, this is the first thing. Okay, you need to engage in discernment and see or seek spiritual direction. At this particular moment, the church need to discern that call. Do you really have the call of prophecy? Do you still really have that a gift of maybe speaking in tongues or seeing vision or praying or healing that you claim to have? The church will discern this particular thing, and then from there we'll move down to knowing whether you are going to embark in what we call theological and canonical formation. And if there is need for this, you need to embark on theological and canonical formation, making sure that you complete the required theological training and ensure canon law compliance. You see, and then you need to submit application. For instance, if you are seeking for bishop approval or diocesan approval, you need to submit an application. And after this, they will call you for evaluation. They will evaluate you. They will evaluate all you said there, your claims and every other thing. And they will call you for one-on-one talk. You have to discuss with them. You have to convince them. Is the church giving her approval for your mission? So they need to understand what your vision is all about, what you wish to achieve, where you wish to start from, and where you are ending it. So they need to understand this. So there is need for evaluation, and then from there goes with the obtention of bishop's approval. The bishop will now approve it and say, okay, I love what you are doing. It's going to help us. It's going to help the people of God. We are going to gain from this or this spiritual baggage you have. So here I give my approval. He will give it a stamp, and then you go ahead with whatsoever you are doing, knowing that you are backed up by the authority of the church. Okay, now there is also need that you may go for an ongoing accountability. Okay, for ongoing accountability, you need to provide the regular reports and also maintain pastoral oversight. That is, for instance, you are doing something there, you need to also let the church know. Okay, the church need to know what you are planning to do or what you are doing there. Okay, so that they will know whether there is a way to direct you and also a way to help you out in carrying out this mission, because you are no more yourself, but now they are helping you. You are walking in line with the church's teachings, okay, or the church's guideline. So this is why it is necessary for you to always come and obtain what we call bishop approval, for you to be backed up, for you to have that immunity to carry out whatsoever you are carrying out in that particular place of mission. And now there is need, because of what you are doing there, there may be need for legal and insurance requirements. Okay, there may be need for you to establish legal status and obtain necessary insurances. Okay, for instance, there may be crusade or one or two activity or spiritual activities, and something happens. At that particular moment, the church need to back you up. The church need to be with you. The church need to defend you. But if the church is not with you, you carry it on your own head. So you have to obtain insurance, be it from the civil aspect and also from the ecclesiastical aspect. The church will give you immunity, and also the state or the society will also give you immunity. And then you'll be balanced with whatever you are doing. Imagine you are doing deliverance and somebody died, and the family said, no, we must see to the end of this. They will forget that you are doing something right, but they will say, I will not. But if the church is there, okay, legally, you are legally backed up by the church and also by the state. This will help you to stand and navigate all these things. And the last thing is adherence to church teachings. You need to adhere to the church teachings. What the church teaches is what you need to be doing, and then you be a man of wisdom and also a man that knows what the church teaches before you make or commit error somewhere. But if you are not following all this, the church will remove their hand from you, and now you will just be doing things on your own. And this is where the church will now come and say, those in our church should not attend this because we do not know about this. So please, let's forget about all these things that are happening. If God is really using Brother Ebuka Obi or Evangelist Ebuka Obi, it will surely be clear to everyone. But if he's not using him, everything must surely come to pass. There is nothing hidden that will not be revealed when the time comes. Okay, I believe in kairos. I believe in the appropriate time. So I beg each and every one of you that have been coming to my DM, okay, to disturb me, calling me on phone, to stop, please, because I think I have said the thing that I supposed to say. Okay, if you have ear, listen to this. If you do not have, continue with what you are doing. Know ye that, one, you are putting the people of God in difficulty, they are in confusion, and also you are putting our brother Ebuka Obi into confusion also, and also the church is going to prolong whatsoever they wanted to do for him. So everything we do in this world have the negative aspect of it and also the positive aspect of it. Allow this young man to do the call of God or to do the will of God, if it is really the will of God that he should do or carry out this particular mission. And now allow also the church to discern and then to come out to addressing us. Thanks and God bless you.